What if every stop sign, every delay, every single no you've ever faced was actually just a setup for a future yes? That is the wild and kind of brilliant idea at the very heart of Matthew McConaughey's book, Greenlights. And it's not really a memoir, he calls it a playbook. It's his approach to life, something he built from 35 years of journaling his way through Hollywood, heartbreak, and, well, hitting it big. So, what exactly is a green light? I mean, on the surface, it's what you think it is, right? It's a yes, it's a success, a sign to keep on going. But here's the McConaughey twist. He says the real art of living isn't about finding green lights. Nope. It's about realizing that the red lights, the failures, the delays, those moments you're just forced to stop, are often green lights in disguise, setting the stage for your next big breakthrough. And let's get one thing straight, something McConaughey himself really insists on. He is not a guru. He's not trying to sell you a 5-step plan to instant happiness. You should think of him more like a lifelong detective who treats life like this one big cosmic puzzle. This book is basically him opening up his private notebook and showing us all the clues he's found along the way. I mean, just think about that for a second. For 35 years, while most of us are just trying to get through the week, this guy was taking notes on everything. The heartbreaks, the big wins, the weird dreams he had, even bumper stickers that made him think. This book isn't based on some theory. It's forged from a lifetime of just paying attention. And boy, did he have plenty of material to work with. From his wild Texas upbringing to becoming a household name with Dazed and Confused, from falling in love to holding that golden Oscar statue, each of these moments wasn't just something that happened to him. For him, it was a clue. It was another piece of the puzzle that he was meticulously putting together, which in the end became Greenlights. So if catching green lights is the goal, where do we even begin? Well, McConaughey says you have to start by getting real about the red lights. These are the inevitable obstacles, right? It's the universe hitting the brakes on your plans, the moments that force you to a dead stop. And this is where it gets really personal for all of us. Just take a second and think about it. What are the red lights in your life right now? That job you didn't get? The relationship that ended? Maybe that nagging voice of self-doubt that keeps you from even starting? According to McConaughey, just acknowledging these stops is the very first step to moving past them. So what was he trying to solve with all this note-taking? It wasn't just about how to be a better actor, but how to be a better human. I mean, look at these questions. How to have less stress, how to have fun, how to be a good person. These are the problems that keep all of us up at night. He was basically treating his own life like a laboratory to try and figure them out. So if life is just full of these red lights, what's the secret? This, right here, is the heart of the book's philosophy. You don't try to avoid the obstacles. You can't. Instead, you learn the art of turning setbacks into setups. You reframe the whole problem. And this breaks it down perfectly. Red lights bring stress. Green lights are about choosing to have fun instead. Red lights make you feel caught, trapped. Green lights teach you what he calls the art of bailing, knowing when to walk away from a bad situation so you can keep moving forward. It's a huge shift from being a victim of your circumstances to being the architect of your own path. Okay, this is one of my favorite lines from the whole book because it's so audacious. He's not talking about actual crime, of course. He's talking about refusing to be pushed to the sidelines of your own life just because of a setback. The lawbreakers are the ones who stay in the arena, who keep moving, who find a way forward when all the rules say they should stop. It's a pretty rebellious take on resilience. Okay, so this philosophy sounds great, but how do we actually apply it? Well, McConaughey distills everything he's learned into a kind of practical checklist for living a good life, a way to engineer more green lights for yourself. And here it is, the checklist he landed on. And it's so simple, it's almost profound. Be fair to other people, but also be fair to yourself. Actively cut out stress. Intentionally have fun. Be kind. And above all, be yourself. Each one of these isn't just a nice idea, it's a tool. It's a way to clear the path and create your own green lights, day by day. And this brings us right back to the core idea of the entire book. If you can truly get this mindset, you start to see that a crisis, a failure, a delay, it isn't the end. It's a redirect. It's a lesson. It's the universe giving you a chance to pivot and find a better path to that future green light. So the challenge that Green Lights leaves us with is this. Where in your life are you parked at a red light, just waiting for permission to move, waiting for someone else to give you the signal to go? McConaughey's ultimate message is that the most important green lights you'll ever get are the ones you give yourself.